Everyone's been doing this Barbie diet, so I thought I'd be different. Let's do Matt Damon's Oppenheimer diet. So I looked online to see if I could find what he eats in a day. So there are no diet plans for what he ate during Oppenheimer, but this is his diet for Jason Bourne. Fine, let's stick with that. Breakfast was 3 boiled eggs, a glass of milk, and a protein shake. Admittedly, a bit more than I would normally have for breakfast, but let's give it a go, shall we? Now, boiled eggs are horrendously dry, so it was good to have a nice amount of liquid to wash this down with. Riley wanted to get involved too. And eventually, I had to cave. I thought that was going to be a lot of food. It was a lot of food. I'm not used to having my protein shake like this. I normally have it with, say, almond milk, a bit of peanut butter, some blueberries, something like that. But I'm just going by exactly what it states for Mr. Damon. So there's 6 meals in the day. So this was breakfast, 8 AM. Then there's a pre-lunch, which I think I'm going to do at 11. Then there's lunch, which I'll probably do at 1. And then there's dinner. Yeah, shut up. We get the point. It's 6 meals altogether. There's breakfast, pre-lunch, lunch, dinner, and after dinner. This is my pre-lunch. It just feels like so much food. We've got an entire large chicken breast here. That is not for you. Honestly, if it's not a dog, it's a cat. We've got this one large chicken breast. I've got an avocado and some salad. And again, this isn't even lunch. I've got to have lunch in like 2 hours, and already I can just tell how full I'm going to be for literally this entire day. Obviously, I appreciate Matt Damon probably works out a hell of a lot more than I do. It did say healthy fats like avocado and coconut oil, so use a little bit of coconut oil when cooking the chicken breast. And obviously I put a bit of salt and pepper on it because I assume Matt Damon's not a savage and doesn't eat salt and pepper and season his food. But again, I think as I do all of this, I really want to show you guys that I am actually eating all of this. So probably with each meal, gonna just do a little fast forward and show you all that I'm eating it all. Man of my word. Yeah, so look. Here's a fast forward of me eating. You'll probably see a fair few more of those today too, if you choose to stick around. Lunch, and it says, so this is actual lunch. So obviously last time was pre-lunch or meal 2 as it was put. But that very much felt like a lunch to me. But we are, how long are we? We're 2 hours later now. 2 hours later. And now I have salmon and broccoli. I don't think I've ever had salmon and broccoli at 12:30. But it doesn't have any mention of sauces and stuff. So it's going to make all of this very, very bland for me. It is a lot of food to be eating for anyone. I'm very much all about the gains. But this was his diet when he took on the role of Jason Bourne. Very lean, very clean eating, which I don't do enough of. It's true, I really don't. But quite frankly, I tend to just eat what I want within some moderation. Broccoli, single greatest vegetable of all time. Don't know what it is about broccoli, but I just love it. It's the truth, no word of a lie. Broccoli is the greatest vegetable known to man. It was nice, I will say it was bland. I would have loved a little bit of fried potato or something like that on the side, but we don't get that. I mean, that's three proper meals, and it's only 1:30. I'm gonna explode. Meal 4, dinner, and it's steak and chips. Quick question in the comments below, and I believe there is a correct answer to this. How do you have your steak cooked? I say steak and chips. It's steak and sweet potato. It didn't say how he did the sweet potato, so I figured I'd just chop it up, whack it in the air fryer. Unfortunately, I didn't cook my steak how I wanted it. I'm a blue guy. I have very much cooked this close to well done. Clearly my steak cookery is something to be desired. Now, one thing I do think I'm going to do, because I'm running out of time in the day, is I'm probably going to combine this and meal 5, which means I'm gonna have a protein shake and some nuts straight after this. What a dessert. Now, I'm a big steak guy, and yes, my steak cookery here is embarrassing. Go from blue to well done, but generally, this was pretty bland. I'm still surprised, with the vast amount of meat I've eaten today, I'm actually, like, not as full as I thought I would be at this point, so that's a win, right? As if that wasn't filling enough, and I've got another protein shake. And some nuts. Wasn't sure how many nuts to do, so I just did a portion and it said 30 grams, so we're having a 30-gram portion of nuts. I'm not huge on just nuts by themselves. Protein shake like this is not the one. It really isn't. Well, that's that. And now I got a whole bunch of almonds to eat. Joy. Can't even put like honey or yogurt or anything on them. What an awful thing to just snack on. It does not help with how full I am. Luckily, gonna go work out in an hour. But then I've got to come back and eat even more food. Look at him go, he's like a chipmunk. Did you notice the pain? The pain in my eyes as I'm eating these almonds? Because it was painful. I just realised we haven't even spoken about the movie yet. Oppenheimer. I'm seeing it tomorrow, which is today, if you're watching it. This video is coming out on a Friday. It's being recorded the day before. So, I'm going to go see it tomorrow. It's 3 hours and 10 minutes long, which is very long, but I do love a Christopher Nolan film, and it's got an amazing cast. It looks really, really good. So, are you going to go see Oppenheimer? Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to go see Barbie? Let me know in the comments below. I'm also seeing Barbie, seeing that on Saturday. Cannot wait. Arguably, a little bit more excited to see Barbie than Oppenheimer. Almost there on these almonds. But what I've got to eat later tonight, at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm not looking forward to. There. They're just so chewy. Meal 6. Just got back from my workout and he says oatmeal and eggs to finish the day. Now it just said eggs, it didn't give an actual indication of how many to have, so I just made 2. Like, I hate eating past like 6:30, 7 o'clock most days, so this is quite heavy for me for this time of night, but we're eating like Matt Damon. This is what Matt Damon did, so let's do it. Once again, those eggs, really dry. Now the porridge or the oatmeal that I've got is a pecan pie one, so it's kind of something sweet to end the night on, which I think is kind of nice. It's the only one I had in the house, didn't have any normal. But I figure it's oats, it's porridge, it's all the same. So yeah, I appreciate this has been a little bit of a weird video. You've pretty much just been watching me struggle to eat. But hey, if you've made it this far, I hope you've been enjoying it. That was a lot of food for anyone to eat, I think. It's way more than I would normally have. It didn't keep me as full as I thought it would, which I find quite surprising. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to eat like that for a day. If there are any other celebrity diets that you'd be interested in seeing me do, then do let me know in the comments below. I'm always intrigued and looking for new video ideas, so you know, whack them down below and I'll see what I can do. Maybe something a little bit more interesting than this one, because this was just a lot of lean meats and a heck of a lot of eggs. Like, a lot of eggs. I don't think I've ever had that many eggs in a day before. Anyway, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. You'd be doing me a huge favour, as always. Anyway, take it easy, have a good day, go and see Oppenheimer, go and see Barbie, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.